Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lily, and if you could do me a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe button right away, that would be amazing. This is my first ever video on my personal channel, so welcome. I hope that this becomes a regular situation and I'm posting at least once a week. We'll see what happens, but that's the goal. Like I said, my name is Lily Brito. I am 24 years old, just turned 24 years old. I'm a Cancer baby, all the feels, and I'm Mexican American. I was actually born in Mexico. I was born in Guerrero. So here's the rundown of my life. I was born in Mexico, and then I moved to Arizona. I grew up in Arizona, went to high school in Arizona. I moved to Los Angeles for college. I went to FIDM, the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising. And then when I graduated, I moved to New York for 2 years, which was really fun. And then I decided New York wasn't for me, so I moved back to Los Angeles, which is where I'm at right now. So that's kind of a rundown of my life, where I grew up, where I've lived. I'm in the fashion industry, obviously, because I went to fashion school. I'm a fashion designer, product developer, and production manager. Currently, I'm working for a company called Lolly Swim, and then I do freelance, independent work with other people. I'm also kind of a server bartender right now because of everything with COVID, but it does make good money, so I'm like, you know, and it does give me the liberty to be able to like film with you guys during the day. So we'll see what happens with that as far as work. There's so many personal things that one day I hope to share with you guys, but just to kind of also give you guys some insight on who I am as a person. Like I said, I was born in Mexico, so I speak Spanish. My first language is Spanish. While in Mexico, I lost my dad when I was 9 years old, so that was really difficult. And then, you know, the whole thing of moving to a new country, maybe a lot of you can relate. Some of you can relate, just having to learn the language, the culture, and then going through high school and knowing you're undocumented is like waking up in a cage every day. I don't know how else to describe it without being so morbid, but that was high school. I actually got married to my high school sweetheart at the time. I got married after I graduated, so after senior year, and then I got divorced 9 months later. I think I pulled a full Kim Kardashian, and I don't regret it because it did make me the person that I am today, but it was obviously a mistake, but you learn from your mistakes, so here we are today. What else? So I paid for my A out of pocket, had 2 jobs while in LA. It was a pretty wild time, really fun. And then New York was fun. New York, I worked a lot. So as far as like professionally, I definitely grew, but I think personally and emotionally, I like degraded. It is lonely, and I think what got me like, oh shit, like I gotta get out of here, is it is like heavy drinking environment. Like you wake up thinking of when your next drink is gonna be. So I needed to pull myself out of that situation, and I moved to LA, and I'm doing way better. It's crazy because they say that like if you're not well mentally, it reflects in your life. And my friend and I were living in an apartment, an empty apartment. We would just go to work, come home, sleep. I was sleeping on a mattress on the floor for a whole year. Like I had no motivation to decorate or do anything. And then I moved to LA, and I'm in my apartment right now, and I'm so happy. My apartment is my home. Like I have picked every single piece that comes in here, and yeah, I feel like my whole life just makes a lot more sense here for now. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at now. I do have a boyfriend. He lives in Arizona, so it's long distance, definitely difficult. We'll have more episodes to talk about all of those things and how I deal with all of those things. Hopefully you guys can relate, and hopefully that helps you out. So for this video, after that whole ass intro, I wanted to do a Q&A so you guys can kind of get to know even more about me, as well as get to know what to expect from my channel. I asked you guys on Instagram if you could send me some questions. These are the questions that I got, so I put them in a little bowl, my little bus bowl. Shout out to Kyla for giving it to me for my birthday. It's actually from an Etsy shop, if I'm not mistaken. I'll link it down below. It's really cute. I have it over like magazines, and you can put it over books. It's just a really great decor piece. I also wanted to do like a small quarantine haul to kind of show you guys some of the things that I've accumulated through this quarantine, because we're all cooped up and we're all shopping, because that's one of the only things we can actually do right now. And I've incorporated clothes, shoes, skincare, and home decor, so the whole rainbow. Okay, so we're gonna start with the questions. Like, I didn't do a good job at like mixing them, so we'll see. Oh, okay, the first one that fell out, I guess. The question is, what is it like working in the fashion industry, and then the difference between LA and New York? It's a very, very fast pace, and I think what you need to know before you go into the fashion industry is that it's not as glamorous as you think it is. It's not the devil wears Prada. I mean, it could be, and hopefully it is for you. There is a creative process, of course, but for the most part, you're just trying to create clothing that can be produced and on someone's body as quick as possible. So that's what it's like working in the fashion industry. You do get to meet very like-minded people, which I've met some of my great friends, some of my great best friends working there. I personally love it. It's amazing to get to see the whole entire process of it being an idea, a sketch, and then becoming an actual garment and seeing it in stores. And then also getting to see those numbers, you know, like that's what's really important in the fashion industry, is what you're designing, what your team is designing actually being sold. Okay, so the difference between LA and New York. So I've worked in both, obviously, cities, and I've worked in both very corporate companies like Michael Kors, In Motion, which is the Target division for their swim. And then here in LA, I work for Self-Esteem. They have accounts with JCPenney, Walmart, just a lot of department stores. And then the last job that I had was actually an associate handbag designer for Under One Sky, and they also have accounts with as far as like Bergdorf, Bloomingdale's, all the way to like Ross and Didi's. So those two companies are not at corporate, mostly I think because they're private label, but also because they're just not. I don't really know why. They've been around for many years, but who knows? I think it's the LA environment that just is a little bit different. New York, you could work for those high-end brands, your Devil Wears Prada scenario. I did feel like it kind of working on Michael Kors, I guess. And you can work for Marc Jacobs, Oscar de la Renta. I mean, there's so many out there, you know, that's the capital. Here's my thing though. You have to think about yourself and what your priorities are, right? Is your priority working for a designer you absolutely love and moving your way up there, or is your priority moving quickly in the fashion industry, title-wise, salary-wise? So for me, it was B. My plan was to move to New York and move back to LA, just so that I can get that New York experience that carries such heavy weight on your resume when you move back to LA, and it really worked out for me. I was able to move from being an assistant designer to being an associate designer in just 2 years. And I was also able to not double my salary, but basically gain 50% of my salary. So 150%, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm really bad at like saying that, but you get what I mean. Which is honestly amazing. At my age, being 24, being in the fashion industry with the salary that I had and with the title that I had is actually pretty rare. Those are some of the things about the fashion industry that you should know. Another question is, what are some tips for people planning to move to LA? Number one is do it, because I think that we all have these aspirations in life, and it takes us a very long time to just do it. Exhibit A is this freaking YouTube channel. So definitely do it. Go through with your plan. Number two is don't park where you're not supposed to park, because you're probably gonna get a ticket. I have gotten towed 4 times and gotten well over, I don't know, 8 tickets. Okay, this one's in Spanish. ¿De qué estás más agradecida en la vida? This is a really hard question. So basically means, what are you most grateful in life? I'm most grateful for 3 things. I think I don't think I can cut it down to one, because I think these 3 things really make me up who I am. Number one is obviously my health, especially in these times. Like, I have my health, I am living, I am breathing, and because of that I can do so much. Sin tu salud no eres nada. Another thing is obviously my family, because without my family I wouldn't be who I am today, with all my morals and my values and my way of thinking. And lastly, it's my resilience. I gave you guys little short snippets of everything that I've been through. Of course, I didn't get into detail because that is for my therapist, which I'm currently looking for. We all go through hell and back sometimes, and I think it's important to have resilience and to keep going and to keep pushing forward, but most importantly, not to lose yourself in that pain and in that anger. It's like staying authentically to who you are. And I think I'm a good person at the end of the day. I think I'm kind, and I think I hold on to that as much as I can, with all the bottled up emotions that I have from past trauma. Okay, another question is, when will you move back to Phoenix? This is actually a really good question because I have been contemplating my life. I love LA, and I know that I have to be in either LA or New York to be successful in my career. I think about this question a lot when I'm feeling a little bit frustrated and I want to buy a home. It's really hard not to compare yourself, but when you go on Instagram and all your friends your age are buying homes, you're like, damn, I want to do that, you know, like I wish I could do that. But then I have to remind myself that my rent is probably more than their mortgage, which is really freaking sad. And I'm paying to live in LA. I'm paying for the weather, I'm paying for the experience, and I love it here. And I can actually afford my rent because I live in LA, because of the job that I have. Okay, so another question was, do you have any tattoos? And the answer is yes. I have one, which is actually a symbol for strength. It's funny because I was looking it up, and it's actually a Chinese and Japanese symbol, which I know there's like so many memes and like jokes about Americans or just other cultures putting on Asian symbols and being like, oh, I have a cool tattoo. And I'm totally that, but also it's actually a tattoo to remember and honor one of my best friends that passed away 2 years ago. And the story behind the symbol is, through high school, like I said, it wasn't the best experience, and on really, really sad days, he was the only one that really knew what I was going through as far as like mental health. And on days where he would see like, oh, I need a little picker-upper, he would actually draw this symbol on me with a pen. When he passed away, I wanted to remember that strength that he always gave me when I needed it most. And till this day, when I get really emotional or it's a really, really hard day, I just look at my wrist and it really helps. So, one, according to my mother, the last one. What would you say to someone starting their online business? The number one thing I would say to you is don't compare yourself to another business. Don't compare your growth or just everything, because that will take the originality from what you're doing, and then also it will suck the joy out of what you're doing and your life. You know, comparison is the number one thief of joy. So just that, and then also keep pushing. You're not going to see real results for a while. It may even take up years to become in the green, as they say. You're going to be in the red for a while, and that's okay. It's normal, unless you have a huge investor and they're really helping you turn that around, that has experience, and or you get a product that goes viral that is so new and people need, which may be the case, and best of luck if that is. But I would say patience, and don't compare yourself to other people. This question goes to that. What inspired you to start your own business, and what motivates you to work so hard? So for those of you who don't know, I have my own eyelash beauty business, and I also have a new little antiques business, and I hope to grow into many other businesses. I love being a businesswoman and entrepreneur, and what inspired me to do all of that is definitely my dad and his brothers, my uncles. They are all entrepreneurs, and I think that they did a great job at that, and teaching their children the importance of being your own boss. And what motivates you to work so hard, building a legacy. I want my name to stay in this world even if I'm no longer in it. How you got your hair so long and pretty. Thank you so much. This was actually my friend Hillary. I've always had long hair. My dad always liked his daughters and my mom to have long hair, and I remember he would get so upset if we got a haircut, so I think that just stayed with us. I'm probably gonna get this much cut off actually this week, because it's so long right now that it's lost volume, it's a little bit dry at the ends, and it's just like weighing me down. So I do love it. I wish I took better care of it, to be honest, like did some like leave-in masks or something, but I don't. So anyway, what's your dream job and company? I love this question. Okay, I'll start with my dream company is Brito Industries. I just want to make a dynasty is basically what I'm trying to say. I want it to be named Brito because my last name carries so much weight with me and all of my family. We're all very business career driven, and we absolutely love it. So I would love to have all my cousins come together and have just a big dynasty of things that we love to do. For myself, I would love to have a fashion house, a furniture, interior design, maybe even a construction architectural firm. I would love to have a marketing PR firm in there, and maybe even one day a tequila distillery. I think that's what it's called. But just to be able to sell tequila and make people happy because we're Mexican and we love to drink and to have a good time. So dream job would be CEO of Brito Industries. And lastly, my last question, which is actually pretty funny because I was hoping this was my first question. What is your channel going to be about? And will your videos be in Spanish or English? So my channel will hopefully be about everything about me, which is fashion, interior design, business. I would love to talk about money and budgeting. I know people are really taboo about that, but I'm not, and I love to share that knowledge with you guys, and things about myself and things that I'm going through, like I've shared a little bit with you now. So yeah, it's gonna be about everything. I don't really know how it's gonna be because this is the first video, but hopefully it'll be just like this, conversations with you guys and also vlogs and sharing that with you, and hopefully that's entertaining enough. And then will your videos be in Spanish or English? It's gonna be Spanglish. Hablo español, hablo inglés, whatever word comes into mind first in whatever language is what's gonna happen. Hopefully I learned to do little subtitles for you guys, and yeah, it's gonna be both. So like I said, I want to incorporate who I really am as a person, and that is my language. So that is that for the Q&A. I hope you guys got to learn a little bit more about me. I'm gonna start with the haul, with the quarantine haul. So first, I just started using this Ole Henriksen, I probably said that wrong to be completely honest, but brightening gel. Oh my gosh, this is so good on my skin. Like every time I put it on, I feel like it's hydrating, and I also, because it's a brightening gel, I do feel like it's helping me a little bit with dark spots because I have always suffered from acne, especially in high school, poor child. It's great, I love it. And then another product that I actually just started using is Summer Fridays. I'm sure a lot of you guys know about this brand, but they do face masks, and I have been using their Overtime face mask. I really like it. The next couple of items, which is home decor and shoes, are actually thrifted, which I love thrifting. Like if I could do that once a week, more times than once a week, I would probably do it because I love it so much. Like it's so exciting to find cute pieces that have stories behind them, and also to think like, how were they using this? You know, how am I gonna incorporate this in my house? And I like to build a sustainable home, which means that not everything is purchased in a store. The things that I did purchase is obviously my mattress, my bed, and my couches, because I lived in New York and I'm terrified of bed bugs, so that's why I did that. But as far as everything else, it's pretty much secondhand. So yeah, so these are really cool, and at first I didn't know what I was going to use them or what they were, but now I think that I know. So it's a set of 3, and it's these resin with chrome edged little plates, and I really like them, and I like that it was 3 of them in different sizes. which is really aesthetically pleasing. So I'm gonna be using them as hot plates, or that's what they're called, right? Like when you have a hot pot and you don't want to put it down because it'll burn your counter. So these are the plates that you would use. I think that's what they look like to me. If not, I don't know what they are. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Maybe they're just like little wall art. I don't even know, but that's what I'm gonna use them for. Next is this little, what are these called? I love these. I use the little emoji all the time, but it's this little time thing. But it does have a Home Goods sticker, so it's not antique, it's just secondhand. And it's a Home Goods for $29.99, compare at $50, and I got it for only $3. And I love to have these pieces around the house that are just like super random, but it makes the space, you know? So I got that. And then also I'm obsessed with shells right now, guys. I think everyone on Instagram is, but you know, the whole shells vibe is so cute. And this is like a opal-y color. It's ceramic, and I put a little succulent in here from Trader Joe's, and it's just so cute. And I like how it's up, because most shells are like horizontal, I guess, but this one is facing up, and I really like that. So I got this little planter. I also got these gold chrome mugs from a flea market. They were new, they were in the box, guys, but it was 4 of them for $3. I'm telling you, I'm so spoiled when I buy things. Like on Instagram, it probably looks like I'm balling, like, but I'm so cheap when I buy things. I want things to be cheap because I find really good cheap things. So be smart with your money, people. Save your money, buy cute things that have been pre-owned and make them look new. That's my little advice to you guys. And lastly is this other decor piece that's so random, and when I found it I was like, I don't even know what it is, but I need to have it. I also got it at the flea market outside my house for only $2. Okay, it's glass, so you can't really see what it is, but it's basically a hand, but the middle finger, it has a hole. So I was like, I don't know what to put in it. So now it's a candlestick holder, and it has the middle finger. Oh, it's so cute. It's so sassy. I love her. Yeah, I thought it was fun. I think you could put liquids in here, you could put whatever you want, but I think I'm gonna leave it clear because I love glass. Okay, so next is shoes. I thrifted 2 pairs of shoes recently, and they're so cute. I just wish I could go out and actually wear them, but with quarantine there's nowhere to wear heels right now. So it's this little cute, is it called a kitten heel? It's a little cute kitten heel, and it has these straps with rhinestones. And it's so chic and so clean. Like, these are brand new. I'm telling you, there's not one scratch. They're size 7. The brand is Nina. They're really cute. You could do a little bow in the back with a satin ribbon. And I wear a lot of black and gold, so I thought this was great because I could start wearing black and silver, which is a combo that I like. I just don't have enough of. So these are great. They're so cute. Okay. And secondly, for the shoes is another kitten black heel, but these are like everything, guys. Look at this. It has little black feathers. I mean, such a vibe, such a moment. Again, they're very gently used. Like, this person probably wore them once or twice. These are a size 6, so I'm actually a 6.5, which is why when I thrift I look at both sizes, because sometimes they fit me. And these fit me, so yeah, so cute. Again, don't know where I would wear them. It would actually be really cute with this outfit because I'm wearing black jeans. So maybe if I go, I'm gonna go on an extra grocery run. That's probably what's gonna happen after this video. So that is for shoes. And then as far as clothes, I haven't been buying a lot of clothes during quarantine. I think it's because of we're not going out, so it's not like I'm feeling inspired to buy clothes to wear out. But some pieces that did catch my eye is this gorgeous little dress. The label says Audrey, but I bought it from a store called Chantel on Melrose. If you know, Melrose has all the hype out here in LA. It's this really pretty silk this really pretty silk dress, and it has a very light tie-dye print. Not all the colors, it's just like a very mint and lavender tie-dye print. So cute. It's pretty short, so yeah, I just wish again I had somewhere to wear it, but it's very pretty. Hopefully we'll wear it soon. Maybe I'll just wear it in a video or a photo shoot around the house. And then this other piece I actually thrifted in Sedona. I went with my boyfriend to celebrate our 1-year anniversary, and he's such a sweetheart. He goes thrifting with me everywhere because he knows how much I love it. And we went into a shop and I found this really cute slip. It looks pretty rectangular, but these seams are actually bomb because when you wear it, like, it really snatches you. And it's just so cute. It has little roses on the top, and it's really short. This is the kind of slip that you really can't wear out in public because, one, you're gonna see everything because it's pretty see-through, and two, like, your whole booty and pooch are gonna be out. So this is definitely to be wearing for your boyfriend or for yourself in your house with a glass of wine to feel very posh. Maybe I'll wear my little kitten heels with it too. Okay, and lastly, this piece. I've been wanting to buy from this brand for the longest time, and I finally had the courage and the money to buy it. So it is a little bit pricier, even though these are her like off brand or lower priced items, I don't know, but it's from the Danielle Bernstein collection in Macy's. She has her whole We Wore What. I'll leave both of those linked down below so you can see how cute the aesthetic of everything she does. This is a really cute cardigan. These are all the rage right now, so it has a little bit of buttons. It is a little bit see-through, so that's the only bad thing. I guess it's my fault for buying it in white, but what I thought was really unique that I didn't see a lot of cardigans had is a puffy sleeve. I love puffy sleeves. Like, it's very 80s and a moment, but then it's very soft and feminine. So yeah, guys, that was it for my intro video slash quarantine haul. I hope you guys enjoyed that and got to see a little bit more of my personal aesthetic, and I hope you guys like the future content. I will be doing a apartment tour series situation. I'm so excited about that because I've worked so hard to decorate this space. It's probably one of the reasons why I started this channel, I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, how can I not share how cute this is? You know what I mean? Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.